For a place out in the back of Beyond, doesn't seem all that bad. Look at all this lush scenery. Think I could live here quite comfortably. Warms my heart to hear you say so. Like it here too. I've been thinking about dabbling in a bit of architecture here someday. We better finish Malos off quickly then, so you can run off and live life as a hermit. That's the plan. Will we be staying here a while? Long enough to gather some intel on Malos. Plus, there are a few things I need to sort out with the Resistance. That suits me just fine. If you don't mind, I think I'll go for a stroll. Understood. Thank you all for acting in the interests of His Majesty. Where are you off to? A regiment of ours has been tasked with disarming a remnant, Koshin? I think it was like Kishin? I forget how they pronounced it in the cutscene. They're taking out some troops. My presence there has been requested. Inspired they will be with you. It would take a stone heart not to be touched by your selfless courage. Goes both ways, Adam. I also wish to express my gratitude for their unceasing efforts. Aegeon will act as my bodyguard. Bridget, I'd like you to remain here as a point of contact. Don't go running off without me, once you've discovered Malos' whereabouts. What, and face him without His Majesty's prodigious talents? Be foolhardy at the utmost. I'm honored that you would think so. Alright, I'm leaving. Hold the fort for us. I'll be just fine. Right then, let's see if we can't iron out a few of these problems the Resistance has been having. Is that something we can help with? Jin and I would be more than happy to help, right Jin? Of course, if that's what you want. Thanks, both of you. You'll be a big help. And the biggest problem we've got right now is a lack of provisions. What, food provisions? I'm afraid so. Like you said, the place is cut out from the rest of the world. It's no wonder they're so hard up. I think making sure our army doesn't die of starvation is more important than finding Malos right now, don't you? Yeah, it's very wise. History has proved many a time that the victors are those who have been fed and rested well. Just so. We should start by talking to Brogan, as he's the one who divvies up the rations, shall we? It is time for the food quest.
We cannot turn them away.
Our party has had a slight downsizing, but only for the moment. Have another one of these to pick up. Further driver coaching.
We'd be more than happy to assist.
I've noticed that they just straight up get rid of your other thing. It's just funny. Perform a full driver combo 3 times. You have to inflict smash with the character you're controlling. How will we do that? Let's have a look here. A driver combo, so then we would have to look here. Do I have smash? I don't. I have break. You have smash, though. No, you don't. You do not. I think the person who has smash is Hugo, right? I bet he does. Alright, well, this is something I'll worry about later. Let's talk to Brogan. Actually, let's open his chest first, which requires field skills.
Treasure.
We're short 1 lockpicking. What a fucking shame. Brogan, is that you? Whoa. Lord Adam. Please, a moment. Hey, he's turning blue. Throat jammed. Here, have some water. Ah. Whew. Looks like your color's returned. I'm afraid I have no idea who you are, but I owe you my life. I think you're exaggerating a little bit there. Not at all. I'd give you something by way of thanks, but I'm afraid it's a difficult time for me right now. Broggin, have you been snitching food on the sly again? Lord Adam, no, perish the very thought. So, what were you doing here then? Because whatever it was, it sounded awfully like someone guzzling to me. Prince, I was disposing of spoiled food, Your Highness. You mean you were scarfing down rotten food? That can't be good for your health. Thank you kindly for the concern, but I'm fortunate to have a naturally robust gut. I couldn't risk giving this inferior stuff to the resistance fighters. That, sort of makes sense? You could say I was maximizing efficiency by combining food quality management with disposal. And if I can quieten the rumblings of my stomach at the same time, well, that's a tertiary bonus. Yes, Broggin, I get it. You'll stop at nothing to make things more efficient. As we've just seen, you'll even risk your own life for it. Could you give me a report on the state of our food? Of course! Well, since Your Highness's recent return, we've been catering for a few more soldiers. We've organized food gathering squads and dispatched them here and there, but sadly, manpower does not suffice. I suppose I bear some responsibility for that. Yeah, we should help out too with the catering. Indeed, we must do what we can to improve the situation until His Majesty returns. Thank you all, you're too kind. Here's a list of our most needed foodstuffs. 2 grimdark crabs, 4 portions of Ferris beast meat, 2 large lacto nuts, and 6 measures of weeping flour. That seems easily doable. We should probably get 1 more of each than he asked for. He's pilfer prone. I guess we have everything we need to start searching. The idea that the quest gets adjusted and marked up 1 because this dude will steal food is hilarious to me. I like that. So, let's go to the quest log and update it for that specifically, which is feeding an army. We have 3 of the 4 things done already. Lacto nuts. So we have to go to the Torna grasslands for that. So thankfully I did a lot of foraging before we did episode 4 because as I said in that episode, there's some construction and other things that made it so that if I recorded I would probably be distracted the whole time and saying,
Aren't we intrepid?
Fuck these sounds. But thankfully, it also allowed it so that we can get through this part pretty quickly. We just gotta go find these nuts. These nuts that,
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, let's just not, it was gonna be about lactating, alright. I like how I come up with the idea, you know, KZ, let's not throw that out there. And then I go, okay, but what if I did, though? What if I did, though, would I take the wind out of my sails, so you just talked about lactating with no punchline, but sometimes you gotta make the hard decisions to just not be funny in the slightest.
Aren't we intrepid?
Alright, pick up a little bit of fishy fishes and a bar slate piece. Ancient seal of Aletta, which apparently requires us to put a bunch of these things in there. Ah, so these are what the slate pieces in the game are for. You pick up a bunch of red bags, and then they'll let you open this door to... It opened. There's multiple levels of it. I was about to say, this seems a little too easy. I'm guessing as you go further, you'll get access to the deeper sections. Yep, that looks like you can go pretty deep in here. Alright, so we'll just come back when we have more rocks. We picked up some better equipment thanks to that, though. Like a metal Nopon mask. Increases aggro every never mind. Never mind. I'll have to mess with Ox cores at some point. That's the one aspect of Xenoblade 2 that I just don't do. Mostly because I'm stupid. Because, you know, we can't always be the success.
This is becoming
And
addictive.
if I win without it, it makes me seem even better.
The suspense is killing me.
Lockpicking and keen eye. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Give ourselves a bunch of things. Are these ox cores, like, actually active? Because I know the whole... I know how they work. It's just I don't use them much. Like, are some of these already active? Actually, it looks like all of them are active. It looks like they changed out how these work. Because before you had to, like, charge them up, but it doesn't look like there's a vendor for that. Okay, so... It seems to me what they did was they stripped out a lot of the concepts and the mechanics of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to make it a faster game, and they just accidentally made a better game.
Aren't we intrepid?
Where certain things were a little bit deeper, and this leads to a bit of an easier to digest type of experience. I'd say if you jacked up 15 more hours of main plot in this, you'd have a really fucking good game
This is
that
becoming
definitely
addictive.
felt a little less grindy. Because even though I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I do
This is becoming addictive.
think it does go on for a good bit, mainly in your progression stuff,
This is
that
becoming addictive.
I feel like you could really trim the fat here. So, at least that's how I'm feeling. Here's where we're gonna get what we need. Alright, we got 2 lacto nuts. Let's kill these turkins.
I won't enjoy this.
They're like, hey, we need to mess with this shit. What are you doing?
My senses are
We love this stuff. It's the best. Aw, darn. Couldn't do the switch topple. I mean, whatever. This thing's gonna die soon. Playing optimally isn't a priority on trash enemies. Mash the button to make the meter go down. Very good. Let's mess with the ether miasma. There. Oh, there's no reward. That sucks. Vegetables.
Intrepid.
Well, looks like we have an update to our main
Be
mission.
spotted.
Combat so I can't fast travel away. In case he's hopping up rocks he can't do. Let's just get back to the dude. I gotta say, this actually is a better battle theme than the... I really like the rockin' battle theme in Xenoblade 2. But Torna's is far and away one of the best RPG battle themes. It's like so good. Granted, people working, I think it's Ace, that are just putting together the stuff. They're just on the top of their fucking game when they make music, okay? They got them to do a remix for Gangplank Galleon, which is the King K. Rool theme, basically, for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that's like the best shit ever. It's so fucking good. They're just top class. You surprised they don't get more work. Oh, there appears to be even more here than I originally requested. Think of it as a little token of our appreciation, Brogan. Also, if you make yourself ill eating rotten food, it's going to affect the troops' morale. So be sure to eat your fill of this stuff and keep up the good work. Your Highness! I'm scarcely worthy of such an honor. With this, my devotion is sealed forever. Hey, come on, don't go overboard. Master Adam, would you mind if me and Mick took care of the cooking today? The two of you? Yep. Caterers are looking pretty overworked since all the other people showed up. We should help out. That's very thoughtful of you. Then I'd be honored to ask for your assistance. Let's get to it, Mick. The kids are being helpful. This is good, but it's only a temporary measure. Need to come up with a permanent solution. We did it.
Glad we were able to help out.
Now the children cook, I guess.
Mick, mind cutting the veggies?
How are you doing that? How do you do that?
Hey, you're pretty good at that.
Not really. Anyone could do it.
Nope.
Looks good to me anyway. Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mithra!
Huh?
What are you doing?
Preparing the meat, of course. Are your eyes not working or something?
You're not even watching it.
I'll cut it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
Can we have some meat with our seasoning?
But why? Seems like fun. Why don't I help, too?
Don't encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mithra's cooking.
Atrocities?
Uh-oh. Oh, there's tentacles! They're so sad. We gotta do it together, man. Oh, look, it's fine. No, it's not.
It does more damage to you than any artifice ever could.
He's still
Hey,
cutting.
watch it. Don't go around saying mean things like that.
Mithra.
Yeah?
Can I borrow you?
What is it? I'm about to help with dinner.
Laura, you too? Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind, but
Why don't I help with the cooking?
Oh,
oh,
they're calling it the
Well, all right
assist. We're safe, my friend. Thank you, Jin. I owe you my life.
Thank goodness.
Surely it can't be that bad.
Look at that tower of
You
bridges.
could always try it out.
How have you not run out yet? Fuck this.
Perhaps not.
He's gonna like hurt his wrist doing that. I'll wager nothing tastes as good as a good meal after some solid training. That sounds about right. I ate so much I feel like I'm gonna burst. Pardon me, Master Adams, sir. While I was giving out rations, I heard the soldiers talking. They were saying that the lead bridge still hasn't been repaired. What, still? They said work was there a while back. What's held them up? From what I hear, Goggles has been giving them no ends of grief. Or Goggles. Either one's pretty... I can't decide which one I like. These Goggles seem pretty tough. They're really not. I could see them being a handful in packs, though. For your average soldier, anyway. Those things are what destroyed the bridge in the first place. If we don't get that bridge repaired, it's gonna seriously delay our going to and from the capital. How are Hugo and Aegeon? I believe it may still be a while before they return. Great. Then let's go and wrap this whole bridge affair up before Hugo gets back. We'll set out early tomorrow morning. Okay. Actually, I might have to pass. What's wrong? No, it's not that. It's just... Perhaps I make my special dish tomorrow. Forget about that. I'll get you all the ingredients, what have you, so you can focus on helping Master Adam. There'll be time enough to cook later after we get the Goggles. We could really use your help, Jin. Alright. Huh. Or you could just leave all that to me. I'll cook up a feast for the ages. No, you flippin' well don't. Okay then, shall we go clear out the monsters on Let Bridge like we discussed? Where exactly is the bridge? A little ways down Rackham Moor. It's not too far. Let's just go and scout out. Alright, so I'd like to point out...
It'll be worth it in the long run.
I want to point out something that I may be completely wrong about, because I don't, like, open my browser or anything anymore whenever I record, just make sure that everything works fine on my PC when I'm recording, because, you know, I'm obsessive. So I can't check the original episode, but I feel like the scene in which we went to go spar off-screen before food,
Said I'd do it, so
I believe
consider
that
it
at that point, I was almost getting hyped because I thought that they were gonna recreate the flashback scene in the main game that had, I believe it was Hayes and Laura versus Bridget and Adam or something like that. It was something like that, or it was not Bridget and Adam, but Mithra and Adam. I remember there being some sort of sparring match with some of the people who weren't cooking. And then I remember Jin entering the scene partway in, and that being interesting. So it looks like they straight up gave that to you, so fans and people who played the main game went, "Oh, that's when that happened." That's really cool. Now I remember what I wanted to do in here. Now that I'm done talking about that, please set that as our quest. But I think it's really cool that they keep a continuity there, so you can now go, oh, so that's when that training scene happened. And I like that they almost don't recreate it just because he was wearing the hood, so it would have led to a problem, I guess. Yeah, I guess it still leads to a problem. Because they don't ever show what Adam looks like in the actual main game. Look, there's a bridge. Guess that's Let Bridge? Holy crap! It's certainly beset by monsters. And they look rather tough to boot. You think? They don't look like much to me. Well, our analysis doesn't change the facts. The bridge is blocked. We gotta clear it. Don't let your guard down, everyone. Not to worry. I'm gonna break their asses! I'm in horrible pain. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. Give me that potion for the love of Christ. Bridget, I'm gonna need you to focus on getting their attention because I'm in hell. There we go. Knock him down. Excellent. I love the announcer just giving me positive reinforcement. Show him the rest of the combo. That'll do it. I think a level 4 will do him. Hi-ya! And slice nothing. Whew, managed it, just about. Alright, they were a little tougher than I expected. I did think that you were underestimating them. At any rate, the restoration of the bridge can begin now. That's right. Thank you for the hard work, everyone. Laura, when we get back to camp, what do you say we do a little more training? Sure, but we only just finished the fighting. That's exactly why I asked. If we don't temper Mithra's skills a tad, I'm somewhat apprehensive of the battles to come. Hey, wait a second, just what's that supposed to mean? I've noticed you're getting a little, well, careless, to be frank. Need to be more mindful or we'll never be Malos. Careless? Mindful? Gee, thanks for the personal attack. Slow down there. What's got into you? Nothing's gotten into me. Doesn't matter how much we train, I'm not gonna magically become more mindful. The end. Let's go home. Why is she so angry? That's another main quest complete.
Good enough for you?
Yeah, let's fast travel on back.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right.
I guess I fucked up and called out what the next cutscene was gonna be.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power.
This is really cool, though.
What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did, I'd just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam. Your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Haze's ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather, they...
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos' target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Hi.
Hi!
And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know. I've just been to see the Tornan Titan. I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all Blades and Titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornan prince.
And if I did, you'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.